Oh, Amit, I'm so sorry, Amit Kukrija. You're such an investment prodigy, and I'm just a massive clown. You're a genius! I'm bending the knee, boy. I'm on my knees right now. Please forgive me. Please give me your stock alerts. Please tell me how to trade options so I can be rich in 5 seconds like you. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. So in this video, we're going to do a Palantir earnings prediction because it's always fun to predict earnings. And once you realize that nobody can actually predict them, you'll understand that the entire financial industry is a bunch of freaking loser moron clowns that don't want to get a real job. But I'm going to give you a prediction, and I think it's going to be accurate, okay? And if it's wrong, it doesn't matter because once this video ages a couple weeks, you'll all forget about it. That's how YouTube works. So Palantir is a massive, insane, clownish bubble that is astronomically more overvalued and insane than you could possibly imagine. Now, I've been known to criticize Palantir, and I stand by my criticism. Back in 2020, 2021, all the grifters, buy Palantir, buy! And they were pumping it because, not because they believed in the company, but because it was popular. That's how you get influence on social media. That's how you make money. You pump and you give the people, the audience, the clowns, the losers. You tell them what they want to hear. You don't tell them the truth. You feed them the information that they want, and you get rewarded with views, likes, and money. That is the corruption of social media and the corruption of YouTube finance and finance in general. So, Palantir prediction. Well, I checked the stock today, right? And it's trading in the 200s, $203, $204. And I checked some of the valuations. Now, I'm a boglehead guy. I believe in total market indexing. You max your tax advantage accounts. You buy total world index funds. You reinvest dividends. You hold it forever. And you let the market sort out where the stock market's going to go. Because as an index fund investor, you basically get the market's total return. You get the market return. You're not going to ever beat the market. And obviously, you're not going to be overweight in stocks that are going to outperform the market. But you do own all the stocks in the market. Now, unfortunately, a lot of you're massively overweight these large tech names because in your infinite wisdom, you think that you just check the chart and you get like a theme in your head, like, oh, tech's good, tech's the future. Chips, everybody's going to use chips are the future. And because of that, you buy into a lot of companies that meet those thematic requirements that you want. And for a time, you can get massively rewarded for that. You know, let me look at tech. Tech just goes up, bro. It just goes up in a vertical freaking line forever into infinity. Same thing with chips. They just go up and up and up and up. AI, up and up and up. I'm just up forever into infinity. And the more they go up, the more you double down, the more money you put in, and the more you have faith in our tech futuristic AI utopia, which is going to be a dystopia, but whatever. And Palantir is one of those stocks. And I really pity a lot of you clowns that are heavily invested in this stock because you've been rewarded massively because you're in a bubble. The stock is in a bubble, massive bubble. So I looked at the valuation, right? I was like, what the hell? I'm not even talking about PEs here. I'm not talking about PE ratio. I'm talking about price to sales. So price to sales is whatever number you see, it's the market cap divided by the trailing 12-month sales of the company. The market cap's total value of the company on the market, and the trailing 12-month sales are the last 12 months of sales for the company. I looked at it today, and you want to guess what Palantir's price to sales is now? 135. You're paying $135 for $1 of trailing sales. Now, if this company was just going absolutely ballistic, like growing sales at 1,000% a day, okay, maybe that's a deal. Maybe that's not a bad idea to pay for it, as long as the sales continue to grow. With Palantir, they've recovered their sales growth, okay? So basically, 2020, 2021, they were doing great, growing sales 30%, you know, every single year over year. It was doing pretty good. And then sales utterly collapsed, completely and utterly collapsed in 2022, 2023, et cetera, et cetera. And now it's starting to reaccelerate. and the company has turned profitable from the accrual basis of accounting. So people, what they're doing is they're seeing, okay, sales are growing and profits are growing. Therefore, no matter what price I pay for anything, it doesn't matter because sales are growing and profits are growing. And that's all they think. They're like, oh, it's delivering, bro. It's doing good, right? And so they use that to justify paying $135 for $1 of sales. Now, personally, like, I'm not shorting it. I would never recommend you short anything. I think that's stupid. And I guess I'm long Palantir because it's in my index fund. But I would not ever buy this stock individually. Ever. Because it is a massive bubble. It will implode, and most of you will lose your money. But here's my earnings prediction. Okay, let's get to the prediction. Let's get to the big, thick meat of the video. I think the stock is going to go up in a vertical line. Why? Number one, I'm guessing. I'm just making this up. Number two, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. The stock is so fundamentally divorced from reality. At this point, it might as well be a cryptocurrency. And you got to ask yourself, what makes a cryptocurrency go up? More people buying it than selling it. A higher bid for the cryptocurrency. That's what makes crypto go up. It has no earnings, no intrinsic value. Palantir is different, obviously, because it's a real company that provides real goods and services. So it has some value. It does have value. It's not the value of $135 for $1 of trailing sales. Not even profits. Sales. But because it literally does not matter anymore. It does not matter at all. Nothing matters. The stock it could go up 30% today. And the price to sales could go to 150 or 170. It doesn't matter, okay? If the Colt sees good earnings and Alex Karp, Mr. Mussy Boy, Mr. Booty Bandit, if he says, oh, AI, partnerships, AI, guess what? Stock's going to go vertical. This thing could go to 200 price to sales, 500 price to sales. It could be $1 trillion company market cap. Easy. Anything could happen, okay? That's my prediction. It's probably gonna go up in a vertical line, but guess what? That doesn't mean you're gonna make money. That just doubles down on the bubble. And at some point, if you're buying into bubbles, if you're putting a large part of your portfolio into these stocks, you're gonna eventually get your cheeks clapped. You're gonna get your cheeks utterly exterminated. If you buy it in an index fund, you really can't lose either way. That's what I'm trying to teach you here, but whatever. So that's my prediction. I think Palantir is going to go up 15, 20%. Okay? It doesn't matter. The valuation doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Okay? If the earnings are good and the revenue goes up and Alex Karp says some AI, guess what? Vertical line. Okay? Now, is this an endorsement to buy calls? Absolutely freaking not. You are a clown if you buy calls. You're a clown if you buy puts. You're a clown if you heavily overweight individual stocks. You're a clown if the vast majority of your portfolio is not in a total world index fund. You're a clown. But I'm giving you my prediction. And if my prediction proves true, guess what? I'm a genius. And if it proves wrong, I just won't talk about it again. And eventually everybody will forget about it. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member to support the channel. Also consider booking a free 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront fixed quotes for your tax preparation, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. Cheers.